Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanostrum of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal to one billionth of the hate I feel for Shazam at this micro instant. For you, hate.
Throughout my channel history, I've tried to look at things in a more positive light. Boards in the Dark Survival may have been a dog water game, but at least it didn't tamper with the established lore. Security Breach was a game that was flawed, but had a lot of heart put into its creation. Detective Pikachu, while being a forgettable movie, at least had passion and soul put behind it. And among all the superior characters throughout history, there's one that I cannot see any good things about. That character being Shazam. Now, before you blast me, I fully understand people's opinions. If you like Shazam, don't let me stop you. Opinions are valid. Now, with that out of the way, his first appearance was in Wiz Comics number 2, which was published in February of 1940 by Fawcett Comics. Weird-ass name, but okay. It was about an orphan boy who acquired godlike abilities by some old wizard, transforming him into Captain Marvel. Now wait a damn minute, how the hell does that work? After Fawcett was sued and bought out by DC Comics, his name was later changed to Shazam, but I still don't fully understand the main origin. Spider-Man was an orphan adopted by his aunt and uncle, later getting powers and using them irresponsibly. This caused the death of Uncle Ben, finding out that with great power comes great responsibility. What does this kid do with his newfound powers? The exact same thing, only this time the writer stopped responsibility and made it do immature acts. In the original, he did have his morals and values, but what's the kid like in his feature film if he stripped away all of his morals and values? In the film, he uses social media for his own selfish acts. He doesn't even learn any morals or values when having it, he just uses them for his own personal gain. He also relies on his foster brother to do this. It wasn't even his idea in the first place, it was the brother's. This version is like if you had Superman not help humans out of just the kindness of his own heart, but for his own personal gain. Wait a minute, did I just reference the Zack Snyder Superman? It's not an S. On my planet, it's a symbol of hope.
Well, here, that's an S.
Shut the fuck up, Lois, you fucking bitch. So we have this boy who gets his power from gods beyond his comprehension, and the sin of sand.
Well,
using them irresponsibly despite having the wisdom of Solomon the White, Solomon the Stinky, and he has his characterization, which is very inconsistent. If it was about Billy as Shazam learning how to use his powers responsibly, then it would make the character a lot more consistent and enjoyable. Then again, in the Power of Hope comic, he does learn that every issue in the world can't be solved with his power alone. It doesn't just test his power, but his soul and grit. As Shazam, he didn't really need to worry about all this since he just got powers right on his doorstep. But as he views this in a different light, it tests his soul. This is a great plot line that I wish the writers kept going from him. Even in later adaptations, it's shown how he deals with his powers, and shows that learning curve since he is still just a child. But now, I have one major question on his powers as a whole. What happens when he gets older? Is it just like a man transforming into another man the same age? Or is it an old guy transforming into a younger dude? It's also said that the form he transformed into is practically immortal. So what happens when the vessel dies? Is it like a symbiote thing where it latches onto someone else?
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
This part of his power always confused me. There was another comic labeled Superman/Shazam First Thunder, where Superman himself questioned the wizard why he would give the child the powers. Even Superman is confused with the writer's decisions. Which leads me to my next point. This is how I would rewrite Shazam's character, with help from Baja Radio. Billy would have been a chosen one like the original, but it would be different this time around. The wizard held on to the power for so long that his body and psyche began to deteriorate due to the immortality. He chose Billy to pass on the power of the gods, or the mantle of Shazam. His foster brother would be his moral compass, since getting his powers from gods tends to inflate your ego. I would know personally. When Billy gets older, he'll have to pass down the mantle of Shazam to another person to not meet the same fate as the wizard. Think of his powers as a ticking clock, eventually reaching its end when he gets older. In this version, he's supposed to represent the journey of maturity. He learns how to control his powers as well, learning how to balance his personal life with his hero life. And that's it for the rewrite. I kept the main things intact but removed the inconsistencies from multiple writers, mainly Zack Snyder. But anyway, that wraps it up here. I'm sorry if I crushed some of your guys' spirits through this, but this is my personal opinion. If you liked the video, then please leave a like, comment your opinion on Shazam, and subscribe for more deranged stuff like this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and Shazam! As always. Anyway, up, and away!
Are you worried about impending doom? Those evil villains got you filled with gloom.
I'd like to purchase some of your finest beer, please.